Hello, and welcome to Banlist Locals number 15. We've got, at this point, and might have one more, 10 people. Stevie might be trying to join right now. So, Stevie, if you're still doing this, let's do it. Alright, Stevie has sent me deck list and paid, and we have 11 people. What a turnout. That's pretty good. I've also got Drake here on commentary with me. We're gonna watch Stevie and Soph record because they started first, and they're already underway here, so let's go.
I'm going to mute myself for a minute.
Yep, mute yourself while you play. Alright, Cosmic Cyclone coming down on the wall in end phase. Oh, Siren is not on 30 cards. Can actually watch a Siren Rises game. Amazing. Actually amazing. Also, Union Hanger from Stevie, the new nerfed Union combination. Going to try it. The absolute mad lad. Y Dragon Head will go over this rat to summon a Zombina from deck. Other Y Dragon Head at 2100 attack points will also get over that Zombina, looping back into the rat. How do unions... sorry. Allergies. How do unions like beat a deck like this now, right? Because you get a -1 every time you skill. And without the skill, you can't summon XYZ. You can't get rid of face-up monsters. I don't know. Nightmare Wheel on the Y Dragon Head that is equipped with the Z. Let the burn begin. Zoma, the Spirit, will come onto the field. The 1 of and the 2 of at the same time broken. 500 damage for Nightmare Wheel. Future Fusion. Love it. Zoma will crash itself into Y Dragon Head. Or attempt to, I guess. See if he could stop this with some kind of back row. Yeah. In a think phase, in a big Tetra step. Wall of D, making that Zoma go down to just 200, dealing 1900 to Sophacor to take 2100. That's almost a fair trade, but not quite. Now you have to find it out to wheel. If you're Stevie, and obviously Union combination, contact, whatever, fusion summoning is an out as it, gets rid of the thing with the stuff. Yep. You know what I mean. Okay. It's YZ10 Dragon. Summoning it in defense, probably not going to choose to go aggro this turn. That's right, turning the Y Dragon Head to defense as well. We're going to have Future Fusion activate its first effect here. The post-errata 1 turn later Foolish Burial of Plasma and Dogma, revealing a Dragoon! That's right. Who said Dragoon is unplayable? It's still surely playable. Copium. If you're Stevie, do you have an out to Zombina and a Fufu here? You need access to X-Head Cannon to do either one. Summon Z Metal Tank and switches everything to attack mode. Going to just go aggro here while there's a chance to do that. Zombina will go into Rat. Which Z can get over, but then Rat also goes into something from deck. Let's see. That is another Rat. Yeah, so chooses not to destroy that last Rat. Future Fusion activates now. Dragoon will summon and get Floodgated Trap Hold immediately. What? Oh, Fusion Party to go Dogma Plasma into Dragoon with the discard cost, obviously. Having to fulfill that. Another Floodgate for another Dragoon. Hope you had Tribute Summons. Because double Floodgated Dragoon is not easy to do anything with. He's gonna sit here until Stevie gets what's necessary, and ouch! That is just game. Tried to crash the rat in, fell for the wall. The triple back row was too strong. Didn't want to just sit there and wait and give Stevie a chance to OTK. Makes sense. However, with Stevie's monster zones full, without having X-Head Cannon, I wonder if waiting was actually correct. But I'm just here for the Dragoon. I don't know. So I think if I move a little closer, I can actually sit back. Okay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Game 2 of Unions versus Fusion Party. Who said the skills were nerfed? Or who said the skills were dead? They're being played right here, right now. We see Giant Rat. And we see 2 cards in the back row. 1400 damage to the face. Union's not looking off to a good start here. No monsters, but there's the hanger. Do we have an answer to the hanger? We do not have an answer to the hanger. The Y Dragon Head will be special summoned from deck. That's obviously how it works. Just kidding. They're just skipping steps because they know how these things work. Z equip. And just pass. Not going to let Silph Cord set up the floating loop here. Makes sense? Going to spin the rat to defense and set another monster. Does Stevie finally have access to X-Head Cannon? Going to special summon that Z Metal Tank using its own effect. That makes sense. And we're going to actually tribute summon Ancient Gear Beast, which will immediately get Floodgate Trap Hold. Stevie is going to chain to the Floodgate. Book of Moon, that's right. Ancient Gear Beast, 2000 defense, and now you can flip it back up next turn. Seems good. Although you did make your opponent go -1 just to prevent their monster from being floodgated, so that's always feels good, I guess. Nightmare Wheel on the face down beast, but a Dust Tornado on said Nightmare Wheel to not let that happen. Beast will be flip summoned and will, looks like, get to attack here despite all the efforts to stop it from doing that. Going to go and attack the face down first. That is the Exploder Dragon. That was actually a very smart play. You know the rat isn't doing anything. You kill the unknown face down. However, now you've lost your out to rat as Lava Golem. I wonder if that's got to be off the top. That has to be a Lava Golem off the top of the deck. Finally has access to X-Head Cannon, but with just 1 card in hand, and here's where the errata comes in, right? With just 1 card in hand, if you were to summon XYZ Dragon Cannon using the skill, and there's a game loss, but if you were to summon XYZ Dragon Cannon using the skill, you have to put that only card in your hand back in your deck right? And then you have nothing to discard to actually use XYZ Dragon Cannon's effect. And then you're not doing any damage that turn because you're doing your combination's other drawback. So in reality, you are going to want to do that a lot less often, because now when you do that and you don't have any cards left in your hand afterwards, you have accomplished nothing other than maybe destroying an opponent's monster by battle for no damage, which is like, in some cases it's okay, like if you're running over a Jinzo maybe, but like more often than not, that is not good enough of a play to make. Oh, by the way, always open Rat in a 30-card deck. Makes sense, yeah. That's what makes the deck so strong. Union Hanger. Always open Union Hanger, the 2 of in a 20-card deck as well, yes. These are good players confirmed. They have the very important skill of stacking their deck without even needing to use Looking into the Future. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and try to attack the Giant Rat this time, but the wall will come out. Rat wins by 100 now, and the Z falls off, reducing it by, I think it's 600 more? Yeah. So that's, hold on. 13 minus 6 is 7. That's 7. I got it. The White Dragon Head is at 700. I should just said 15 minus 8. I'm stupid. I do want to think about, like, one thing I do want to kind of watch today, and this is just like, probably just cope, but every time a wall is activated, right, in how many of those situations is Widespread Ruin A, better, B, equally as good, or C, just worse? I feel like nobody's trying Widespread because people just don't believe in it, right? But it could be like somewhat of like a thought experiment of like, okay, but if this was Widespread instead, would it be better? And you gotta look at like how many scenarios is Widespread actually better in. Like there's obviously some, right, where it's like a monster you want to get rid of rather than letting it be destroyed by battle. Oh, we tried Widespread. How'd it go? Like, for example, Zoma trying to crash, Widespread is 100% better for a situation like this, right? Even though this is not a crash, this is a drop-off for Z Metal Tank. No, this is a crash. Yeah. So Widespread would have been better than Wall right there, which is why Stevie activated nothing. Wall is more useful for the most part. Yeah, I mean, I believe that. But it actually outs the monster. So does Wall in most, not most, but some situations. Wall does also out the monster. So there's that. Widespread would be pretty good versus Rat. I mean, yes, but it's almost like once they see it, why would they attack if they're Rat, right? Once they see Widespread, they're probably not going to attack anymore. And yeah, sometimes you can also run both, honestly. There's just so many less Breaker running around. But there are also a lot of Cosmics and Night Beams in all the aggressive decks. So that's also something to look out for. Nightmare Wheel on the YZ Tank Dragon. Dust Tornado once again for the Nightmare Wheel. Stevie choosing Dust Tornado, by the way, over Cosmic or Night Beam. I haven't seen anything on the 3 of list either, so I have to think that's just a choice to not play Cosmic, unless we just haven't seen Cosmic yet. It's just a choice not to use the Limit 3 list. Not even to use... Oh, no, Book of Moon. I forget that's on it because, you know, it shouldn't be. We saw Cosmic Game 1. We did. Okay. But we also saw Book of Moon, so I'm wondering what the ratio is. I don't need to wonder. I can look. Let's go look. I have lists. Okay. Cool. Now I know. Yeah, so indeed we have seen Cosmic and Book both, and it's just how many of each are in the deck. We will see in Eudoria normal summon pass. Obviously you summon there instead of set because of the fact that if you set, YZ can destroy with card effect. Igamin7, thank you for the follow. I just realized I spelt your name wrong on the bracket because I am obviously blind. I think I just missed a letter though. It was not even like the worst. It's not even like the worst spelling error in the world. It's okay. Surely I'll get it next time. Exploder Dragon attacks. And we'll get to do the trade here with YZ Tank Dragon. I do wonder what that back row is. I was just going to say there's probably a scramble down there considering nothing was used to stop that Exploder. Y and Z from Banish not activating Union Hanger, which tells you that either the third Z is in hand or not running 3 Zs. Z Metal Tank will attempt to kill this Eudoria, which will activate to blow up the Y. It's okay, we made it work. Yeah, obviously. Future Fusion will activate its first effect. Oh, no, that was last... No, right? No, this is just a reveal. Yeah. I'm paying attention, for once. Anyway, Dogma and Plasma, 2 Grave from deck. Reveal set Dragoon. That was an interesting way to reveal it, but that was just a reveal. Giant Rat will come onto the field. Are we going to see a crash attempt? No. Okay, again, this is you normal summon the monster instead of setting it to dodge the YZ effect of destroying set monsters. Makes a lot of sense. Are we going to see Ancient Gear Beast again like we did in Game 2? We are. Absolutely called it. Ancient Gear Beast. However, you better have something for Dragoon because that beast is going to get blown up and lose you the game otherwise. So here we go. Standby phase. It's Dragoon. Dragoon. Book of Moon to dodge the floodgate. Future Fusion is now dead. Actually dead. It's just gonna sit there for the rest of the duel and do nothing. Pathetic. That's why you play Storm, surely. Nice little T set there to supplement that Dragoon and pass. Union, oh, we finally see Union combination being used. Obviously, this is not the errata text. We're going to have to put a card to the bottom of the deck. Did Stevie put it on top? That looked like the top animation. Am I crazy? It might have just been too fast. Yep, did put it on top of deck, put it on the bottom. There's no to bottom button. What? There always has been on Dueling Book. Are you sure? They removed the bottom button? Konami, what the fuck? How are... Wait.
Did you just blame Konami?
Oh, yeah, sorry. This is an unofficial simulator. Yeah, this is not Konami's fault. For once. I blame Konami. Shit. Can you do it? If you can't do it from hand, can you banish that card face down and then put it on bottom of the deck? Is there like some kind of weird option like that? I don't know. We just have to try shit at this point.
Let's see who my next opponent is.
Oof, Sunrise is out in the first round.
Yeah, not a great matchup for him.
They literally removed commands for Speed Duels? That is... Oh my god.
Blitz Dungeoneer. Okay.
Alright, well, if anyone is in the Dueling Book Discord or wherever it is that we can tell them stuff, we might have to tell them to give us a banish face down back because you have to do that for looking to the future. Oh, you can from deck. What? Yeah, I guess the one card that's banished face down is the bottom card, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we figured it out. I guess that's kind of what we'll do from now on. Oh, I was going to play Ancient Gears, forgot to enter. You know, Ancient Gears, I still haven't given up on them in Banlist. I think there's still something there. You just have to... I just don't know what the right build is.
Yeah, I couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah,
for
I
them.
just... Yeah, I couldn't figure out like something
I
that
feel
worked,
like
so...
Beast is a good card.
Yes.
Gear Town Cyclone is okay.
I would like one good target for Gear Town, like just a target better than Toon. Just something that doesn't have summoning sickness. It can even have less attack points, like 27, 25, whatever. I don't know what all the Ancient Gear monsters are.
So the jump is 23 is the next one, basically a vanilla, and the next jump after that is like 3,000, also basically a vanilla.
I mean, 23 would be fine, right?
I think the 23, yeah, you just play one.
Right. Anyway, YZ tank, and that destroyed Dragoon, which is actually going to come back now. So I don't know what the plan is here from Stevie to out the Dragoon a second time. Okay, well, it's floodgating it first, sure, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, Ancient Gears, the best part about them is we've seen so many walls that it's really good against wall, right? Plus, it tributes, so inherently is an out to Nightmare Wheel Floodgate, right? Because your Floodgate or wheeled monsters, you just tribute them off for like another beast or whatever you're playing. So they do have some like inherent advantages against all the traps in the format, but they also just brick really hard, and that's why I'm just like, I don't know what the right build is to make it more consistent where it's not bricking as much. Anyway, we got rid of the Dragoon because of the Floodgate, and we're going to go ahead and attack, but it's not going to be good enough because of Wall of D and Errata not real, obviously. And that'll be game. So yeah, the Errata killed Fusion Party harder than it killed Union Combination. What do you know? Mostly because Unions is a better deck overall. Alright. Who's still going? Nobody's. Everybody done? I'm going to put a bunch of results in at the same time. Yep. Alright, so you got it over Siren Rises, if you're still here.
Yep. Oh, it's single LM. I don't need to put 2-0, right?
No. I don't know. Everybody's reporting the score. It doesn't matter, guys. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose.
Yeah, it's
There.
habit.
There are no tiebreakers, thank goodness. I don't like tiebreakers. Okay. Justice got it over Jack, and Noscomium got it over Igamen.
You know who doesn't like tiebreakers? Anybody that got 9th in this winner box.
Yeah, no, it seems about right.
Yeah, that would suck to be them.
Alright, you are playing Blitz Dungeoneer, and we just saw Stevie take it over Sophocor. So, alright. Delicates, Stevie, Drake, Blitz Dungeoneer, Ron Wiz, and Justice. Start whenever you feel like.
Up 6. Yeah, my opponent said he just got back from work. I don't know what he was planning to do if he didn't get a buy.
Was planning on not paying and entering, so makes sense. It would have just been like a drop. And when somebody like immediately drops, I'm usually not like, if somebody doesn't actually play a single game, I don't count the payment or take the payment or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. So we will watch the first match that starts as always.
And I will mute myself as always.
Yep. All right. We just watched Stevie, so let's watch Drake and Blitz Dungeoneer. Alright, so we've got a... Did we just get... Drake, why do you have 5 cards? Oh. Is my dueling book glitched? It's saying... Okay, hold on. Okay, now it's right. That was weird. Also, if your skill is TP, flip it up. There you go. We have a T-set pass here from Blitz Dungeoneer. Cheated into the future and then set to past. Reveal the golden ladybug to gain 500 life points in standby phase. Normal summon Volcanic Rocket. Search for Blaze Accelerator. Shout out to Blaze, not able to enter today. Blaze Accelerator activates. Do you have a shell to resolve it? I assume you do, or else why would you put it on the field? There's a shell. There's a target. There's a pop. Got the Eudoria. Very nice. Shell effect. Pay 500 life points. 1 counter for Twisted Personality. And you get to search a shell. The more cards we get that like send stuff from deck to grave as like for a useful effect or something, like if you ever get like Neo's Fusion, or like even like think about like Nova Master, Elemental Hero Nova Master with Fufu, right? You could just send shell and then just grab another shell, and then I don't know what you would do with it, but surely there's something, right? Like you could just then poly the second shell with a hero. Like you can make Nova Master Turbo. Volcanic Nova Master? Volcanic Fusion? I don't know. Figure it out. Evolving your rat to something fun. I haven't read chat in a few minutes, clearly. Yeah, Golden Ladybug is kind of like an annoying thing. I don't think it needs to be like hit or anything on the list, because you got to remember, for 500 life points per turn, it's essentially a -1. Is this Crystal Beast with Eudoria? I don't know. I don't know what it is. You'll find out. Once he summons something that's not Nidoria. Volcanic Shell to hand. Flip a coin for absolutely no reason. Just kidding, it's for Twisted Personality. Discarding an Ojama Delta Hurricane. Now that changes everything. You're like, Ojama Delta Hurricane? That's impossible. Nobody's ever activated that before. Oh yeah, nobody has. And nobody will today either, because it does not get activated when it's discarded from hand. Wabaku activates to chain to the breaker effect. No damage this turn. We're just going to pass on that. And I wonder if it's time. It is time to normal summon Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. The deck is rigged. It is stacked. We're going to see a spell card. It is a second copy of Ojama Delta Hurricane. Next turn, Drake will lose everything on his field. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. Blizzard Engineer thinking here because, you know, as they would say in the anime, that Diamond Dude only has 1,400 attack points, while Breaker has 1,600 attack points. Therefore, it cannot destroy Breaker by battle. So what are you going to do? You're going to just leave a monster with less attack points all alone? No, we are going to activate Creature Swap, as Looking into the Future has not been used this turn, and now you cannot use it this turn anymore either. However, it doesn't matter. You've stacked your deck for three cards last turn. You've only seen 2 of them so far. You still know what that card is. Wildfire will activate to destroy both of these monsters. So the field is cleared anyway from Drake. Creature Swap with Diamond Dude, I know, right? A token with 1,000 attack points. Delta Hurricane feels very bad now, not even gonna lie. Anyway, Golden Ladybug again. Token beats. Hell yeah. Go Wildfire token. Attack. I won't say it until it actually happens. Yeah, this is so awkward. Like, Drake could probably definitely get more damage in. But why? Because your card is just going to get destroyed by Delta Hurricane's effect. But obviously thinks it's worth it to do that big 2,900 damage. Put Blizzard Engineer on the edge of defeat. Attacking with a token beam and a rocket beam. Hurricane was indeed milled. Main phase 1, activate Ojama Delta Hurricane, set 1 card face down, and cheat. When you are this far behind, is just cheating good enough to win you the duel? When you get so far behind that not even cheating is good enough. That's what happens when you play Diamond Dude in Speed Duels. Breaker, the Magical Warrior, and that's going to be it for Game 1. Sadly, no win here for Diamond Dude. The problem with Diamond Dude is it has you run far too many bad cards in your deck, and because we don't have access to things like Destiny Draw, you don't have like spells that do a lot in your hand and you can just activate them, and at the same time are also good to mill off a diamond dude, right? Volcanic 100% have some potential in this format. There's no doubt. Yeah, it's solid. It's just a matter of like, is it good enough to compete with all the top decks that we've seen do well until this point, right? And I guess we're gonna find out today if it advances past this. Looking into the future. Start the game by cheating, makes sense. Twist personality also flipping face up immediately, good. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what a tier list for this format looks like. So as soon as Cursive and I'm not gonna leave him out, have a grasp on that, we'll make a video about it. But right now, I don't think there's a way to really know. Like, you can guess, but it would just be that. It would just be like a wild guess. So, need more time, need more games, more deck lists, all that good stuff. Going to set 3. Raker will come down. The thumbs up for the breaker. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, if you're Drake. Doesn't destroy the back row, just going to attack. Was that a god tier read of Waking the Dragon, or was it a misplay? Not allowing yourself to get a +1. I am very interested to know what that face down is. Doomfire Volcanics can destroy Cat. Well, yes, but Doomfire Volcanics are also just bad against everything else. So maybe you side into the Doomfire for Cat. Still feels bad because you have to hard draw the Doomfire, right? You have to hard draw the Doomfire or actually play Tri-Blaze, which is worse. So, yeah. I don't know. I think Blaze Accelerator is probably enough for Cat, right? So there's that. Breaker will now target the second back row, which is a Wabaku. Wabaku actually makes a lot of sense because you're trying to protect your Diamond Dude, right? So that's a thing. But Volcanic Shell pitched forward Blaze Accelerator will go ahead and destroy the monster that was Wabaku'd anyway. That is a Eudoria. Shell effect. Yeah, no, Accelerator is a much better card in Banlist than it was before, especially after Erratas, right? Because Spellproof is no longer a thing, so there's no such thing anymore as monsters that are immune to spell effects. You can destroy almost everything in the format with Blaze Accelerator now. Doomfire is great for Rat. Is it? Can't they just put Rat in defense mode? Would you run like Windstorm? That'd be funny. Also, remember, they can just skip the battle phase if they're Rat. The -1 was all it took for Cyber to disappear entirely. Well, yeah, but the thing is, Cyber Angels already had trouble drawing their full combo, right? And then what you did with this -1 is you made them put a card back on their deck, making it even harder to draw the full combo. Because if you put a card back into your deck, you're either losing a piece of your combo, or you're potentially losing like a piece of back row hate. And both of those can be absolutely devastating because now you're more susceptible to Floodgate, Wall, you know, even Mind Crush, whatever it is that you would have normally just been able to like Cosmic or Night Beam away. Kill Rat, Chainlink 1 Rat, Chainlink 2 Doomfire if you use Rat. No, it's actually the other way around. Right. Turn player is Doomfire. So turn player is always Chainlink 1. Then Rat is Chainlink 2 because it's a non-turn player and it's an optional effect. Yeah, CA might need some time to get labbed again. Where's Ursus? Ursus, get on CAs again. Figure it out. Yes, this music is Glitch X City right now, and I too love this song as well as a lot of their other ones. Shell Effect by Drake. We haven't seen Diamond Dude yet this game, and that's the problem now. This deck was already not that good. Having just being, you know, inconsistent makes you play Ojama Delta Hurricane, all those bad cards. But now, with the limit to Rhoda, it actually got even worse. Because now you're, like, just less likely to see Diamond Dude in general. So it really is a huge problem. Oh no. Cyber Angels 30 cards. Somebody call Star Blast. Yeah. It's like, hey, Star Blast, your services are required. You gotta open the jar in the Gale Lizard. Maybe, yeah. New Doria coming out onto the field. Floodgate Trap Hole for the New Doria. I'm not going to allow New Doria to get over the Breaker or kill the Zoma for just 1200 burn. Also, this way you can kill with Blaze Accelerator, so this actually makes a lot of sense here. Been labbing Ojama CA. Are you talking about using the Alexis skill and pitching Oja Magic to grab your 3 Ojamas and then tributing those 3 for like Ben 10 or something? Feels awkward. Also, remember, most of the time, anything that makes you play bad cards, like Ojama blue, not blue, Ojama yellow, black, and what's the last one, damn it? Is it green? Yeah, those 3. Anything that makes you play those 3 is probably not a deck you want to play. So there's your problem. Anyway, we see normal summon of Rocket here. And yeah, that's it. I'd probably a turn behind there. Yeah. Green, black, yellow, and Oja Magic is too many bricks. Yeah, it's exactly how I feel too. Like you're almost never going to draw, like, you know, Oja Magic exactly with. You're never going to draw it correctly with the CA combo, I don't think. In a deck that, like, clunky. Stall engine? I mean, yeah, I don't. It still feels like super clunky. Like, you know, you could get a weird hand that's like half CAs, half Ojama, and then you didn't get Oja Magic, and now you're just kind of standing there with no actual plays to make, right? I don't know. It sounds like there's too much going on. Wall of D, my goodness, this Zoma has been cut down to like nothing, like negative infinity attack points. Yeah, go ahead, put all the counters on it. Why not? We gotta remember how low it is, right? Rocket is also 0. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, surely it'll work. Yes. Yeah, playing anything with Ojama that's not Oja Match OTK is probably cope. It's probably as big a cope as like this Diamond Dude deck is. Because you see, it hasn't really done anything. It's literally just using trap cards to not die, which is fine. Like, but any deck can do that, right? Like, any deck can play Newdoria, Wabaku, and Wall of D. I mean, yeah, I agree. It's better than playing Rat, yeah. People will like you more. So you got that going for you. Ojama King is a lot better with book being hit, yeah. But it's so hard to like consistently summon it. It's the problem, right? Like, yeah, you'll every now and then you'll win it. You'll sack your opponent to win a game, but like, how much does that really matter? Anyway, we have a tribute of Rocket for Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon being in the deck is very good for specifically this reason. Because Volcanics usually don't have a way to get rid of their wheeled or floodgated monsters, so you play Cyber Dragon. Not only does it give you more aggro plays, not only does Cyber Dragon plus Rocket equal 4,000 damage, but you also have a way to out your monsters that are useless. King Turbo usually has no plan going second. Yeah, that's probably true. Imagine if we had a card like Fisher, where you could just like clear the opponent's monster that they summoned when they went first. Amazing. Then you could run like Fisher, Knock, Ojama King, but then again, that's just like you're just making the deck even clunkier by doing that. Why aren't we using TP? That's a good question. Probably just thinks that Blitz Dungeoneer's hand is really bad, right? Yeah, I mean, Cyber Dragon attacks. There's another Wabaku. It's another -1. Delicate versus Stevie game was incredible. Back and forth 90s Union. Oh, man, I wish I would have watched that instead. Anyway, we have the Rhoda. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Diamond Dude. Let's go, dude. Blitz Dungeoneer now thinking what to do now that Diamond Dude has been searched. This is just Errata and Niagara list. Right. Yep. I'm calling it the YCS list for now, because it also is the same list for YCS Minneapolis. So like it's the YCS list at this point. Like, it's not the official list, but it's the YCS ban list, limited list, whatever. At this point, we're accepting that Diamond is going for deck and just threw it away. And that's a beam! Beam! It's a beam! Yeah, Minneapolis too. They announced it on the Minneapolis YCS FAQ page. So that's pretty much 2 YCS in a row in North America that are using the list. So, and Side Deck is also using the list for their locals. So it's like very close to being official, but Konami is like not doing it. Also, Blitz Dungeoneer realizes they fucked up. Why is that? Because they did not cheat before activating Diamond Dude's effect. Oh no, they Rhoda this turn. Oh, but Rhoda shuffles your deck so you don't know what you're going to mill. The plan was probably to mill one specific card, but because you activated Rhoda and your deck got shuffled. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the format looks much better than it was a month ago, but it all depends on midterms, right? Like midterms could go two directions. It could, no, three directions, right? It could do absolutely nothing, and we could still have the exact same format with like, you know, Cat, Cyber Darks, Ojama OTK, all the decks we already know. Or midterms could introduce a couple new decks that are good, like Heroes or Water Dragon Cluster maybe. Or it could just give us support, like a few support cards for things we already have that just aren't good right now. Like give us a few new Destiny heroes, maybe Destiny Draw, maybe Ancient Gear Wyvern. So like there's different directions for midterms to go. It'll be fun to see what they actually choose to do with it. Something with the power level of pre-errata XYZ. Right? Alright, every single Diamond Dude was on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that feels bad. Too bad we didn't get to really see Diamond Dude pop off here. But yeah, Zoma wins, LOL. Okay, we've got to watch... let's watch Stevie and Delicate's. That match is still going, and I heard it was good. Got Magnets and Union combination. JDG guaranteed in finals, hell yeah. Meanwhile, let me see if there's more results. Alright. Justice wins against Ron. And I just saw Drake beat Blitzed Engineer. Challenge is being slow right now, but I'll put it in as soon as I can. Give us needleworm or viral infection. Oh god, why? Backblader, why? Don't speak this into existence, please. I feel like the Bastion line has always been there, hasn't it? Anyway, we see XZ Tank Cannon discarding a Union Scramble to target a card in the back row. Lost Wind? Dude, we haven't seen Lost Wind in like centuries. What? Lost Wind? That's amazing. Hell yeah. Tetra out here, like, hey guys, Bastion confirmed. And everybody's like, okay, yeah, sure, we knew that. Union Scramble activating, summoning X and Z.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Shout out to Tetra learning today about Bastion.
So I'm not gonna lie, I cited out one of this.
You cited out what?
One of my Cyber Dragons.
No, you fool!
and during that game, I was like, maybe bad idea.
Yeah, you're like, that would have been nice, but I mean, you still got it. One was enough, so it worked out.
Yeah, I knew one was coming eventually.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, it would have been cool to have an option to have more than one.
Yeah. I was joking situation. Yeah, surely. It's all clownery. Don't worry about it. That to me deserves a clown emote. That's right. If you want access to the clown emote and you have $5 lying around for a rainy day fund, but it never rains because you're in a drought, then you can subscribe. Yeah. Anyway, X, Y, Z, come forth. without the skill. This is how you do it. XYZ Dragon Cannon. Lost Wind will reset itself from grave. Yes, correct. But XYZ does get to now destroy said Lost Wind if Stevie chooses to do so.
Reed's picture.
The link to your stream and Banlist announcement needs updating. Oh, you're right. It does, because I changed my Twitch name. That's right. Thank you. I will fix that for next week. Oh, does a bot in Speed Duel League get it right? Hold on, I gotta check this now.
That is an XYZ track. It seems very good. Wrong art disqualified.
Wrong art disqualified. Yes, that's how it works. New rule. Yeah, no, the Twitch bot still works. Okay, so it's just the Banlist announcement I need to fix before next week. All right, I will. Thank you for pointing that out.
Does it bug you that XYZ Dragon Cannon has the wrong defense?
What do you mean?
So all of the other fusion stats are what one would be equipped with the other.
Mm-hmm.
But specifically the defense on XYZ Dragon Cannon doesn't follow that.
Hold on. So X is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Equipped with Y, it gains 400. That's 19. Equipped with Z after that, it gains 600. It's 25. Oh yeah, it's what? That's weird.
Yep.
I feel like someone at Konami just did the math wrong when designing the card.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And it just got through, and that's how it is for now.
Tetra gifting a tier 1 sub to Dan Terminator. Tetra, you are unbanned. Hold on. I need to add $2 to the pot. And Tetra now has access to Clown emote, Dragoon emote, and Dragoon effect emote. $18 in the pot. Wait, actually, didn't we have more entrants? What the hell? The pot is actually going to increase by... Hold on, math. $6 more. The pot is actually now $24. That's absurd. $24. That's like enough for 3 meals. It's crazy.
And what is it? 60, 30, 10? Something like that?
55, 25, 15.
Oh.
All right. I think we have all our results. Yes, we do. That was Stevie winning against Delicates. Unions actually making it to top 4. We have Stevie versus Noscomium and You and Justice in the JDG rigged pairing.
Yep.
Rigged. 3 meals, you have insane meals. True. Look, that's only $8 per meal. If you include like taxes and all that, you know, that's still like a fast food restaurant basically, right? If you don't go on the dollar menu. It's a full McDonald's menu. Imagine going
$8. I think I can get a Wendy's salad for about $8.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so Noscomium, Raw, Noscomium, and Stevie, and You and Justice. Start whenever you want. Don't make me announce this.
The dollar menu used to actually be $1. It's like $1.30.
Ah, it's a trick.
It's the value menu now.
It is the value menu now. Yeah, they changed the name. They changed the branding of it. All right, we got Noscomium and Stevie here. Axel. It's a literal Axel skill.
Imagine like, yes, I won Speed Duel Locals. I can buy lunch. I gambled my last $2.
I gambled my last $2 on my Volcanic Doomfire deck.
So there was legitimately a
got an open hanger.
There was a homeless guy that went to
uh-huh
many years ago. He was younger, And yeah, we would be like, dude, come on, don't buy packs. Come on, man, don't do it. He would do it.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, that only gives people arguments to not help the homeless. They'll just spend their money on cards.
No.
They'll spend their money on trading cards.
You know, they can spend their money on whatever they want.
Exactly.
That's up to them.
Exactly. Night Beam on the Union Scramble. Wait, what? Had Union Scramble chose not to contact fusion. That's interesting. Wait, normal summon volcanic shell? Creature swap, let's go! Oh my god. By the way, what happened? Are you still waiting on Justice?
Yeah. He said a few minutes. Oh, he's here.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so let's get this straight. Noscomium has a wide dragon head, which is equipped by a Z metal tank on Stevie's side of the field. Okay, Stevie can just summon that and take that off, though. There you go. Petra said, no way I'm the top donator, though. You are today. X head cannon. Attack with X cannon beam. 1500 damage directly from the Z metal tank as well. You know, shell with swap is actually interesting. Because as long as you have one, you can just get more shells for more swapping. It's actually kind of cheesy. And when Night Beam activating, targeting the back row, obviously, it's a beam. Blaze Accelerator was the face down, absolutely bluffed. We have another shell in hand. We're going to get rid of the X-Head Cannon here. Going to shell again. Pay 500 to grab the last shell from deck. And then Blaze Accelerator again. Makes sense to clear the board. See, now is where the skill errata becomes a problem, right? Because if Stevie wants to fusion, Stevie has to put a card back. So from 3 cards, you go down to 2. You can't do damage. Noscomium has a back row. Like, none of this seems great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about XYZ, but hey, it beat Magnets, right? It beat Magnets and whatever Cope Sofa Chord was on. And Union's taking game 1 against Volcanic Doomfire. Is it because we didn't see Doomfire? Maybe. Just draw Doomfire. Stevie, the type of guy that would open Scrambled Hanger even if Hanger was banned. So true. That's how you know who the good players are, right? Do you still have Prio after dropping Golem Kaiju on your opponent? Well, your opponent gets to respond to the summon of the Kaiju. But it is an open game state after the response window to that is passed. So, kind of, but not really. I don't think the question was about priority, like literally, as in like priority of monster effects, but it was more like who has priority to activate the first effect, right? Breaker will target that, which was a Cosmic. Oh, that is so good. Hit the Cosmic. Wait, we have the deployment. It's Doomfire. Doomfire. Use Doom Beam. No. No, you fool. Well, that is probably the end of Doomfire. So, I appreciate the effort you put into trying to make Doomfire good or playable or anything, but it's obviously still not going to happen. When the wall is disrupted, indeed. Rocket, Floodgate, still search the Blaze Accelerator. If you have a second Doomfire, this is absurd. But, nope. Looks like it's going to be Shell. But you can't actually even pitch the second Shell. Yeah, not looking good. Stevie has a second monster. Oh! Floodgate for that second monster, though. That's good. However, if I know rulings, can't you contact fusion this? Oh, but Stevie doesn't have a discard card. But still going to contact fuse, yeah? Did you top deck Doomfire? Nope. Top deck the back row. Just going to set that and pass. What back row protects you from a monster alone attacking? Stevie summons X-Head Cannon. Not even wall is good enough here, and that's the game. That was Night Beam. That's terrible. Alright, well, thanks for coming, Doomfire. Let's watch the JDG rig match. It is Drake on Volcanics and Justice on Gaia. Alright. Let's go give the win to Stevie. Cool. Noskomium, do not go. You have to play the bronze match with the loser of this match. We got two breakers attacking 4 game. Game 1 goes to Drake and Volcanics. Rigged indeed. Two team members facing against each other. Obviously, it'd be a fitting time to play the song, the Yugioh iconic song, No Matter What, from the Yugi Joey Duelist Kingdom duel. But I like Glitch X City too much, so I'm not going to. Brother, my brother. Why must we fight? Activate your skill, clown. This Volcanic Rocket and a back row and a pass. By the way, Justice pointed this out to me yesterday. I believe would appreciate me pointing it out today. Waking the Dragon is Justice's picture on Dueling Book has been changed to Mobius the Frost Monarch to scare Speed Duel players with an actual monarch. Waking the Dragon being destroyed without any monsters in Justice's monster zones means that is an Ojama King. No Gaia summon. This deck does not run Booker Moon. That is a GG, a WP, no RE. Good luck in finals. Justice has a bronze match to play though. Alright, as always, let's play the bronze match first, if you don't mind. Stevie and Drake wait for the finals. And let's have Justice and Noskomium play the bronze match. live on stream. Let's do it.
So now that I can reveal this, yeah, against my last round opponent, I had so I don't think there was any winning for him.
Ah, yeah.
Like resolve a hurricane, sure.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jeez, waking is absurd, man. All right, let's call me of justice. Whenever you're ready to play the bronze match, do it. Can we just ban waking too? I don't like it.
That's... I feel like we're gonna talk about that next week on the podcast.
Oh yeah, probably. After Niagara YCS, like less than a week after it, hopefully. State of Speed, Episode 2, coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.
It's actually the card that gave us the idea for the topic.
True. Yes, it is. Speaking of which, speaking of YouTube, I need to log into Streamlabs and have the bot work. Has the bot been working? I don't think so.
Volcanic mirror? Oh, it's possible. There it is, right?
Volcanic mirror? No.
Oh, did Volcanics lose in top 4?
Yes.
Okay.
You're playing Stevie.
Dang.
Okay. Bot should be working now, so it'll spit out the YouTube link at some point.
Yeah, I don't think you should get punished that hard for playing in Night Beam. Cards like Wild Tornado and Security Orb, those are...
Yeah, exactly. Just
Like,
I think especially having Ojama King is silly.
little punishments like that, so you don't play like...
Well, no, look,
10...
it's one thing when it was just like Blue Eyes Ultimate or Ryu Senshi, but to have something like Ojama King that's an auto win, right, against some decks.
I mean, yeah, and even the thing
Like-
is, if I couldn't pick Ojama King because it wasn't printed, I still had Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Right. Yeah. This is just
Like you're also not beating that.
right,
so.
right. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah,
And-
if Waking had no great targets, sure, it would be one.
Right. And the issue the issue is with everything else we have no removal. Right.
Yep.
So like if,
Fissure.
if Fissure was in the game, right?
Mhm.
It's the issue is our card pool sucks. Okay, let's just be completely honest. Okay, Summon of Charging Gaia is good, but yeah. What were you going to say about Fissure?
Fissure sort of helps with Waking, but like
Yeah,
I
it
can
helps
hold
big time. There's a Space Down Blaze Accelerator to bait out the Night Beam. Waking is my favorite card. Of course it is.
His Accelerator is so good against that.
Gaia is going to just crash into Rocket here. Stevie, wait for the bronze match to finish to play the finals on stream. Thanks. Breaker Magical Warrior will attack directly for 19. Justice says no. Yeah, no, and that's that last part is the issue, right? Is you can't pop the fusions. If you could destroy the fusions, then it wouldn't be a big deal. Like if I could just like say, oh, Ojama King, cool, activate Fissure. But you can't do that.
Right.
Anyway, we got some piercing damage here from this charging Gaia. And skill effect will activate, allowing Justice to draw 2, discard 1.
You can pop with Offerings. I don't think Joker stops Fissure.
I mean, yeah, but offerings is silly.
Right, it's not a very great card.
No, we need better than offerings. Justice is gonna draw 2 and pitch the Heat Wave here, and then Cosmic Cyclone in battle phase to get rid of the Blaze Accelerator. Makes sense. Now Noscomium needs to have both a Rocket and a Doomfire to actually summon Doomfire. This is bronze match, yes.
So I believe it can negate an arcade
Let me read Blaze Accelerator. Yeah, it targets.
But if you can add another shell to hand, you can activate it again.
Correct. Yes. Joker does stop Accelerator, but not Fisher. Yep. Confirmed. And yeah, the shell, you can activate it again, and they just have to keep discarding monsters. So there's that.
Spells.
Oh yeah, sorry, spells. I was thinking the shell destroyed it for some reason. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sword of Poison. Wait. Sword of Poison only works when it battles a monster, Justice. I think this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Player didn't read Syndrome. Yes. Justice believed that was game. And I didn't read the card. Ladies and gentlemen, JDG Justice is also a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, just like the rest of us. This has been confirmed. Congratulations.
I had to read his skill during the match because
stop making me wake up early, Syndrome.
If you don't control a Gaia,
yeah,
you can activate sets.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, we've actually seen people play like Zoma and Gaia before, just because like if they out your Gaia, you can summon the Zoma.
I guess.
But I don't like it.
Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even. I'm not. I think Cosmic makes the most sense.
Well, yeah, sure.
On the ban list, yeah. Justice won anyway, despite the misplay.
Stop making me wake up early.
Literally 3 p.m. says stop making me wake up early. You know, I can't do it any later, or EU players wouldn't get to play. We live in a global world. We live in a Pokemon world. I want to be the greatest master of them all. Alright. Heat Wave to start the game. This turns off Rocket immediately, which is really good. Gonna grab that the guy of the Fierce Knight. Should have used Cyber Darks. No, you fool. Gaia is a beam. Look at it. It's a dude with a lance on a horse that has beams.
I watched the anime, and that is one card that doesn't have beams.
Beam!
Love the LOB backgrounds, though.
Yes.
Just some color.
Just some color. It just wanted to make it look like it's running, right?
Yeah. For him, it actually. But
Knight!
You'll look at
beam!
You'll look at it like a lot of old monster arts.
Yo, hold on. Is this just an OTK? Justice? Second monster? Hello? Monster? Justice? No, you fool! No! Why did you draw more monsters? Skill issue.
That purple horse is just beautiful.
It is, yes. No. No. Oh, swap on Gaia. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's gonna kill you with your own Gaia, you fool.
Disrespect.
Well, Justice needs a monster. He needs a monster and a sword, right? Hey, that's tough. We don't know what Justice sided in either, so there's that. Nothing! Do nothing pass! Dude! Is Gaia just lose? Yes! Alright, we're going to game 3. The swap just absolutely won the game. Are you kidding? That's absurd. Summon Breaker. Pass, turn 1. Sure, yeah.
That's easy food.
I mean, if you have a Gaia, not a charging Gaia, right? Charging Gaia is awkward because you have to crash it.
Right. I just meant there's more Gaias.
There's, yeah.
Are.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. There's a Gaia, the Fierce Knight, indeed. We are going to once again see Gaia Beam.
But yeah, taking 4 probably correct versus taking 23.
Oh, yeah. I can't. Yeah, I have to agree on that. Obviously, you would like to open like Rocket instead. Oh my goodness, that's not good.
And not a back row this time.
Yeah, no back row either. Can't feel good. Does Justice have a second monster this time to push more damage and dodge the creature swap? Yes! Creature swap doesn't auto win the game now. That's good.
Although Gaia would have been better there.
Charging Gaia? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, charging.
Charging would have been a lot better, but probably just didn't draw charging. But you only have 900 more life points to deal with. Surely you play Tremendous Fire.
Okay, this is fine.
Yeah, Blaze. Oh, it's Doom Fire.
This is very fine. There's 1000% of spirits.
Yep, there's a sphere in the hand that is going to take care of that Doomfire. And that's it.
It is.
Bronze match goes to Gaia. Fear the aggro deck, you clowns.
Exciting, a lot of attacking. That's what we want to see.
Hell yeah. We got Doomfire attacking, we got Gaia attacking, we got Breaker taking hits to the face. This is great.
And then I'm about to start my match.
Alright, let's go to the finals. Get in there.
Yep, just mutant first.
Yep. Ace is great. Get in there.
Yep, just mutant first.
Yep. We're just waiting on them to start here. Let me update the bracket to have Justice the winner of the bronze match. And we have a Stevie and Drake finals. It is Unions against Volcanic. Let's do it. Let's do this. X-Head Cannon. Open the game. Set 2 pass. Unions in finals after the errata. I know, it's crazy. Well, okay, let's look at the path to the finals here. The path to the finals consider a Sophocort playing a Cope deck and Doomfire. So this is probably the first real challenge. Let's see how... Oh, and Magnets. So it just proves that Magnets aren't actually still that good. Anyway, this might be the biggest challenge yet, which makes sense, right? The finals should be. Anyway, Breaker gets floodgated, as it always does. Why not? We'll set a couple, and 3, set 3, and pass. Stevie actually had to win 3 matches to get this far. Impressive. Didn't even have, like, the buy or anything to help. Z Metal Tank is summoned. Are we going to go XZ? Nope, we're just going to equip the Z to the X. This kind of plays around Wall of V. You attack the face down Breaker. Drake is thinking on the attack here. I got too ahead of myself. I should have killed the guys with blades that are going for the Doomfire play. Or just not attack. Right, you could have played around the sphere by not attacking. And then Justice would have to have exactly Sword to kill the Doomfire. Or else would just have to skip the battle phase. I don't know. That does risk Poison Sword. So, tough to say. Nightmare Wheel on the X-Head Cannon now. 500 burn damage. Golden Ladybug in hand. The draining has begun. I drain 500 life points from you in standby phase. Oh, you can't poison sword. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yu-Gi-Oh players and rulings and card text and things. Imagine. Set monster do nothing pass. Is that a set? I'm not gonna say anything. That is a banish X and Z for contact fusion X Z. You take cannon. Thinking on summon of tank cannon, we have a floodgate trap hole. Stevie thinking on activation of floodgate trap hole. Oh yeah, tributing both with third Gaia is 100% possible. So there was already a sword in hand, and there was like a charging Gaia or Gaia in hand. Yep, sure. But that does pressure opponent into having a third monster, which is something. Floodgate. Oh yeah, if you're thinking about the floodgate. Scramble chained to the floodgate. Interesting play, sure. That resolved backwards, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Z metal tank effect to equip to X head cannon. Set 2 and attack with cannon beam. That was a shell. Draw. Reveal Ladybug. Gain some life points. Shell effect, I guess. Yep. Shell effect will be activating here. Take 5. Run counter on skill. Grab another shell. Set 1. Set 2. It could be literally anything. We know it's not Ladybug. Y Dragon Head will come down onto the field here. Thinking on summon is Drake. Alright, is okay with the summon of the Y Dragon Head, which does allow the contact fusion to go off to summon X, Y, Z, Dragon Cannon, Floodgate, Chain Book. Indeed, sets the XYZ face down, but only for this turn. Going to activate the last card in hand was Union Hanger. That's actually impressive. Alright. Oh, was that Union Hanger off the top? Yeah, that was Union Hanger off the top. I actually missed a turn because I don't know what I was doing. Thinking on activation of Union Hanger, letting that go. Wait, did I not miss a turn? Yeah. Stevie already normal summoned. Okay, we're good. Union Hanger, just search and pass. Ladybug reveal. Shell effect. Interesting. I guess holding the hanger was more incorrect than holding the Y, right? Because TP does get to destroy the, discard the Y now. Here's the rocket. I mean, at least you thinned the deck before TP went off, right? There's Blaze Accelerator. Will have one pop off. And we're going to target the XYZ Dragon Cannon. There we go. Took care of that. Didn't have the Cosmic Cyclone. But no attack this turn. So that's... The only question now for the rest of this turn is do you TP here? I'm pretty sure that's a shell face down on the field. So Blaze only has one pop here. Union Scramble for X and Y in the end phase. Hanger will activate, grabbing the Z from deck. The question is if Drake has an answer to Drake has an answer to the second XYZ Dragon Cannon. Because if not, then it's pretty good. Yeah, just have Scramble. It's so easy. Just draw your best card. What's wrong with you? Are you even good at Yu-Gi-Oh? Alright, XYZ. Summon it. Do we have a Floodgate? Wildfire could also work here, right? Clear the board, get a token. Just doesn't seem bad, yeah. You would still have a back row behind the token. Yep, going to go ahead and activate that Wildfire. Pay 500, get a counter. Get your Wildfire token. Chooses the correct token. Good, not cheating. Stevie has one card in hand and two Scrambles in grave. Going to activate one of them. Question is, what do we grab here? I am also curious what that last set is. Now remember, Stevie also hasn't used skill yet. So with cards, with like X on field and Y in grave, that is an option. We're going to just go ahead and attack with the X-Head Cannon and set the last card. That attack is fine. We're going to take 800 and just have that token disappear into the void. Into the darkness below. The one of Zoma in the end phase. Yeah. Golden Ladybug for 500 life points. I'm going to set one, and Zoma is going to go in for the trade here. Just got to make it unlikely for your opponent to be able to fuse without skill. Wall of D will come down, making Zoma go down to 1,000. You take 800. Does give you a third counter on TP. And Stevie takes 1,800 damage. That's actually not a terrible play for Drake. Because he has a back row. You're not in lethal range from this X-Head Cannon. And Union Combination is not as good as it used to be. So, Cosmic Cyclone on the back row, losing 1,000 more life points. Quite risky there. But did hit a Floodgate. Going to Scramble, and that might be it. The Floodgate was going to be all that protected Drake there, and that's actually going to be the game. That's game one. Yep, can't make use of the counter until next turn. That was indeed the problem. Needed the Floodgate to stay live, but the Cosmic Cyclone off the top was just too much. It turns out Scramble is still the best card in Speed Duels. Yes, it's pretty good. Just draw Scramble, clown. TP activating at the start of the duel, good. Legal play. Well, you have to remember, Scramble was given his... I mean, on one hand, yes, it is really strong, but on the other hand, it's the only reason unions are good. So there's like some balance there to like, maybe that's a card that should go to 2. I mean, not maybe, obviously, instead of Hanger. But, you know, Konami loves to hit consistency instead of the actual problem card, but here we are. Yeah, Scramble was made a really like late card compared to where Speed Duels are in their life, right? So it's honestly kind of surprising that happened, that we got it so soon. Like, people, when we were talking about Battle City Box, weren't even expecting us to get Hanger, much less Scramble. And if we can shut up some of the errata haters if unions win this, I mean, sure. I guess. Anyway, we have Breaker summoned. Do we have a answer for this Breaker? Nope, Breaker is apparently fine. There's no way Stevie said a Scramble without it being live, right? No way. There's no way. And the answer is... Dust Tornado. Oof. Okay. You never set before resolving. Oh my... Oh! Dude, that was the biggest mind game in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! What? You acted like you misplayed by setting your back row before activating Breaker. And your opponent was like, aha. Let me get this new back row. Are you freaking kidding me? Is Cyber End correct? I don't know. Do you summon Ryu Senshi to play around Wall of D? I don't know. What's the answer? Yeah, someone go call Tetra. Are you serious right now? What is the right monster to summon? You guys know what my bias is. It's a Dragoon. But yeah, Ryu Senshi plays around wall but doesn't lethal. If that's not wall, Cyber End might be lethal. So there's a lot of things to think about. Dude, I wish we had Cyber Twin Dragon right now. That'd be great. It's Arcana Knight Joker. Chose the Joker specifically to dodge XYZ Dragon Cannon. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is a choice. Joker will attack, getting through. No! You know! It could have been over! Oh my god. 100 life points. Wait. Hold on. Doesn't Ryu Senshi also negate Scramble? Was Ryu Senshi actually 100% the best card? Straight oh my, okay, alright. You're gonna have Waking and Straight Flush. Yeah, alright, that's pretty good, yep. Alright, well played. Oh. You've been flushed, clown. That was just disgusting. Volcanic's winning because of Waking the Dragon and Straight Flush. That was great. I enjoyed that very much. Not biased. Alright, here we go. Game 3. Flip your skill. Rocket, open. Yep. Union Hanger. Always open the hanger. Summon Wide Dragon Head. Activate hanger. Nope. Floodgate Trap Hole. Set that Wide Dragon Head face down. That is indeed the question. We got 2 back row behind the Wide Dragon Head. And it's funny how different the application for Straight Flush is in Speed Duels than in like TCG, right? Because it was originally printed, I believe, to just be like if your opponent literally has 5 cards in their back row. But it's a lot easier to resolve in Speed Duels. 1, because only 3 zones, and 2, because we have like a million traps being played in this format. Breaker is summoned. Do we have an answer for the Breaker? We have a Floodgate for the Breaker. Rocket will attack, hit with the Wall of D. Going down to 300. You take 13, not 12. No, 13. You take 13. I can't math. Okay. X-Head Cannon. We can equip the Y here, so flipping it face up actually matters. Yep. Going to do just that. This is how you get around Floodgate. Obviously, it was the plan all along. You make your opponent attack your Floodgated monster, then you use that monster's ability to equip it to another monster, and then unequip it next turn. They play 2 monsters. That's illegal. Go, Cannon Beam! Ouch. Oof, and still only 2 counters on Twisted. That is rough. You know, one thing we haven't seen today is DD Warrior Lady. We have not seen her at all, I don't think. Have we seen DD Warrior Lady at all? I don't think so. I don't think we've seen DD. Blade Accelerator activate. Here we go. Placed all my DD worthy with breaker. Yeah. Wait, what? Blade Accelerator can't target Y Dragon Head? What are you doing? Oh, right. You target the X. And then, yeah, okay. He's just clowning. Don't worry about it. Third counter on TP here. So you can either save that or you can discard the hand. You can use the Blaze to destroy the X-Head. You can use the TP to destroy the X-Head. There's a lot of questions. What happened, I just said that Blaze Accelerator can't target the equip card, which is what you clicked on target. But it doesn't matter because you just target the X-Head and the Y falls off. It's whatever. Targeting back row? That's impossible. Nobody's ever been able to do that. Drake on a big think phase of how to out this X-Head cannon. Cannon beam, very dangerous. It is a beam. But so is Accelerator Cannon. Shot. Normal summon Volcanic Rocket. Stevie thinking on this normal summon. Looking into the graveyard. Floodgates the Rocket. That is 2 floodgated monsters now on Drake's side of the board. Now becomes the same question. How do you out the X-Head Cannon? Or do you out it at all? I mean, there's always the option of just like chill, but I don't know if that's right. Yeah, I mean, that is a question if you would want to out it. And decides not to out the X-Head. Going to just go ahead and set one and have X-Head Cannon attack here. Into the breaker, take that free kill. And at 300 life points, unless you draw into Ladybug and get to resolve that a bunch of times, this is your last use of TP, right? So that's probably why Drake is also being careful with that. There's a lot of thought that goes into this. Skill in Yugioh? That's impossible. Nobody's ever been able to win with that. And this is why this is why I like the Banlist format a lot more than what we had before. Because there is a lot more thinking, like there is a lot more different lines of play you can take rather than just like, you know, one person getting sacked or not within the first couple turns. Like, it's just like, did you draw double Zoma? Okay, well, that's a good game. So, there's a lot less, like, I top deck this card to instantly win me the game situations now. You actually have to play the game correctly, I think, for multiple turns in order to win. Book on that breaker. Now, once again, the question is, do you kill the X-Head or do you just chill again? Going to just chill again. You know something interesting? And I don't want to coach here, but like, the card that Stevie has been holding in hand for a while, you have to think it's a card that's dead right now, but not dead like, it can't be dead forever because the deck wouldn't run a card that's dead forever, right? Doomfire would be nice here, yes. Oh, we just tribute summoned a Ancient Gear Beast. That's the card that Stevie might have been holding for a while. So the card that wasn't dead, he just wasn't choosing to summon it until right now. Summon a Beast is good, which honestly could mean that that's a wall which the Beast is going to not care about. It could be a second hanger, and I was thinking it could be a scramble. But yeah. Beast is going to go ahead and just attack the breaker here. No wall can be activated on the attack of this monster. And I think now you have to try to out this Beast, right? Like, okay, honestly, especially if your back row is Wall of D, you have to get rid of this Beast, or else you're just never going... You might just not get a chance to activate it. Yep. Blaze Server will activate to target and destroy the Ancient Gear Beast. Another back row from Drake. This might be the time for Stevie to finally activate the skill. However, Drake is going to take away that last card in hand that was an X-Head cannon that is actually very smart. He can now summon XY, but would have to put the only card in hand back into the deck. Again, we have this awkward situation where the card has to be banished because it can't go to bottom. They removed the bottom of deck command for Speed Duels. So that banished face down card will be treated as bottom of deck. Again, if anybody who's in that Dueling Book Discord is watching and wants to go ahead and tell Dueling Book, could you please put bottom of deck as a command in Speed Duels? I would appreciate it. Alright, XY Dragon Cannon will attack that face down monster, that which we knew was a flooded rocket. Now, if there is no out to this XY Dragon Cannon, Stevie can just win the game. But if there is, then Drake is in a good spot. Going to just do nothing pass. Dragon Cannon will attack? Is that it? That's it? What are these? What do you have? Why not activate Wildfire? Oh no, you didn't have enough life points to pay the cost. Wildfire, dead card. Set it when it was dead. Took up the back row space. Oof. Right. Well, Unions is obviously not as dead as you thought it was. The demise of Union's... No, hold on. The rumors of Union's demise has been greatly exaggerated. So, yeah. That's the end of that. Let me update the bracket. And who would have thought that after Union Combination got errated, would Unions actually win first place in a Banlist tournament? That is definitely something I didn't expect, but can somebody take down the mighty Unions next week?
Yeah, he just floodgated and booked all my threats while I was sitting on the Blaze.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got him to a blank field, I couldn't draw. I still couldn't draw anymore. But...
And that's the issue, right? You're not a particularly aggressive deck,
right?
Unless you draw exactly Cyber Dragon. So when you get floodgated and booked like that, there's not a lot you can really do.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, totally. Union's nerf absolutely justified. Maybe it was too strong in Banlist format. Who knows? Konami knows all. Do not question Konami ever again. But anyway, I'm gonna go get some prizes out. And I will see you next week. This was fun. Hopefully everybody who played plays again, or at least most of you do. And we still see new decks every week. New decks topping, new decks winning. So that's pretty cool. But yep. Until next week, I don't really have any streams planned in between there. Like no one-off streams or anything. So until the next Banlist Locals, Terra Master and Drake, we out.
See ya.